Oh, what a fake! Oh, what a fake! Who did that, bro? The Young Guns are collapsing. Beast Mode gets a reset, goes over one. Atomic's there. Right on your head. SSG's first grand final ever as this team. Feels like we're watching 2020 Rocket League all over again. NRG has been on an absolute tear in the lower bracket, dominating through the competition. They got knocked to the lower earlier by SSG, where they lost 3-1. SSG has been rolling. They're coming off a semifinal win over 9 lives. Chicago Hawkster Coper's team, where they dominated that series. NRG on the other side, and the other semi just took an absolute dump on complexity. And I mean that with all caps. Literally. 4-0 made it look easy. My prediction,
but to get there, you gotta knock out the champs. Daniel, past reveal.
I thought it would take about another couple of weeks for them to kind of get in groove. But I'm going to go NRG wins this. NRG 4-2. Actually, I'm going 4-1. 4-1. I think they look too good right now. I'm going 4-1. Reveal, heavy touch off the side. Beast Mode 1-on-1. Frosty screwed. I'm going to go 4-1. I think it's going to be tough for SSG. But I am more than happy to be proven wrong. SSG clearly are an easy top 4 team in NA now. Them and Complexity are that, you know, 2-3 area. Oh! Frosty says, shut the hell up, Kep! Reveal goes up high, leaves it, takes Beast Mode out of the play. The Young Guns tie it up, 1-1. Great play, man. They came to play.
Respond to NRG in real time. They don't waste moments
they came to play.
Get back into a game that they know they can compete with.
Does your family watch your streams? Yeah.
Kickoff out of space station now as Reveal will take his time.
What, you think my family thinks I'm batshit crazy?
Scribbles and
they probably do.
Waiting. Frosty takes charge. His shot almost found the mark on a tough angle. Goes off the crossbar instead. Reveal is still forward. Can he score it himself? No, he's going to.
If SSG dominate NRG, I will literally love this. Because it makes NA look so much better. Like, we actually have more teams that can compete this year. I want it to happen.
Really nasty fake play. Unfortunately for them, they have to retreat off the back end of it. And now NRG is forced to run straight to their net here. As Atomic's shot goes into the hands of Frosty, he's going to try and take it back away. Goes over to Daniel. Scribbles.
2-team region again? Trolls, your region is literally KC and then a massive drop-off. Until Vitality cannot get 4-0 to KC, I won't think different.
He sets up Scribbles, but Daniel with a clear.
Reveal well placed to get by Daniel. Going right into the teeth of the NRG defense. And he's the only one. Everybody else was getting boost at the back, so now Frosty all alone. Is NRG going to try to wear down SSG and isolate them? Not going to happen on this trip down the field. Reveal and Frosty try to combine, and Frosty eats a demo.
Nip sweeps every NA team.
Field it goes, only to a respawning Frosty. Met by Atomic. He's got beast mode.
Yeah, if you're going off just straight up potential of a team. That's like talking about the SEC in football. Hypothetically, they win every time. Nah, I gotta wait till it actually happens. Nas didn't even, or Nas and all of them didn't even look that great last week. They got shit on when they played good teams in the EU.
Incredible, but I think most people knew this from their performance last season.
All right, so far, pretty even game.
Always had the potential to be here competing against names like NRG, or at least in more specifics, Atomic, Beast Mode, and Daniel. And the fact that they've been able to hold them off for so long here is a great sign of life. They've been fairly consistent, at least defensively, against NRG. Now more so than ever, they just need to find
SSG look like an EU team. I mean, their coach has them grinding ranked EU.
Reveal
he literally has them Q EU2s.
Going cross field.
Great read by Frosty. So far, SSG look great.
Nothing happening though just yet. Minute 10. Atomic serving up
Great
for Beast
touch
Mode,
by
and again,
Scribbles.
well defended by Space Station. Now Daniel going to work. That's swatted away. Now it's Atomic's turn. Beast Mode.
Why do they
waiting
have
for
20
his
casters
look at
hired
it.
and her
He's
cast
up
every
as well.
series?
Double to get that.
I don't really know
central,
how
and
their
Reveal
process
doesn't have
works,
to do too
honestly.
much with this, and Scribbles will clear. Reveal's got a full tank now. Tough
Because
angle
it's the
to
same
score,
casters literally
and he
each
couldn't do it
series.
himself, so NRG gets to breathe a sigh
You would
of
have to
relief.
ask them
You know, the
that.
question was asked Turk by Wavepunk after the
No, she has literally casted
semifinal
every series, her
for
stats.
SSG. Was it a good enough warm-up for them? And they have shown no signs of any rust at all. They've not cooled off at all. As Reveal
I mean, they've done
comes
solid
across.
all day.
They battle toe-to-toe with NRG.
I definitely think they had at least a good enough warm-up to enter into this grand final competitively. Unfortunately for them, even if, NRG
If I had to
have an
guess,
insanely competitive one, which
they
I
probably
still
are getting
think, even
paid
on
less
paper,
because they're
was a
doing
sweep,
less
it still
gigs.
was decently close. Space
And they're
Station
having casters
almost
just do the
might
whole
have the
whole
upper
day
hand, and I
instead of
say
switching
that
people out every
in the
series.
sense
That way they don't have to pay as
SSG are
much
coming
each
in with a
weekend.
fresh new mindset
Oh
against
my
NRG.
God, no!
This is a whip and a half, and Daniel
Oh,
spots
not
his
like
moment.
that.
0-second goal for NRG to steal game one.
Frosty
What a
completely
setup
goofs it.
By Atomic at 0 seconds as we go to Forbidden Temple for game
Nah,
2.
but I mean that's a rough game to end. That's a rough goal to go in.
SSG, right? Because again,
But
experience
all
is
jokes
going to
aside,
play
with the whole
a huge
EU and A
role
stuff,
in
EU's
this
obviously their top
grand
dogs are
final.
very good.
NRG
Vitality
have seen more
and
high-pressure situations than most
Vitality and
players
KC
will
are very
ever
obviously
see
very
in
good
their
over there.
careers.
KC
And it's
is on
more
another
about
level than
Frosty, Reveal,
Vitality.
and Scribbles
I do think
kind of
NA though will be
learning
able to do
what
pretty good
that
this year.
feels like and
When it
how
comes
they
to like the
perform
top
in
team.
those situations.
You know, NRG will do
And for
solid, I
now,
think
it hasn't
again.
been too bad, although when
SSG
it
could
mattered
do
most,
good.
They did falter, and NRG ended
We'll
up
see how they
taking out
do.
game one, but they have the chance to redeem themselves here in game number 2.
Atomic, drop that down.
I mean, last year everyone said NRG was going to get shit on. You guys remember Johnny said he had like their power rankings after they won like 3 straight regionals? He had NRG like 6 somehow. Like this happens every season. People just say NA's complete shit and then they go to the lands, they do fine. They made every grand final.
Space Station's attack right back at them. And
That's
now
just the
Atomic can
narrative
stay
of
with
it.
this. Who's still out of the
I think they'll
corner.
do fine.
Demo on Reveal. He's doing everything himself and finally gets demolished.
I truly don't know how either of these teams haven't scored.
I do
off
think
of
EU
any of
obviously
those
overall
sequence
is
of
way
events.
better though. It's not even
But Beast
close.
Mode's trying to keep it on in. Scribbles on
Your
Nervous tries
guys'
to
is
pop it
like
up, but
fucking
Atomic
3
already
through
is there.
12 teams
Frosty,
are
slow
strong.
shot, save off out into the corner, and
You know?
SSG try so desperately to regain
It's
that
tough
pressure
over there.
that
It
they
is.
found
If you have
in the
one
early
off series,
moments
you're
of
gonna
this game
lose.
two. It's a clear out in front of the net. Could have been a little dangerous there. Scribbles
Frosty
is gonna try
broke
to
a
take his
rule
moment,
1.
but it's not enough
Guys,
for
I'm
Steve
gonna
to
be
touch
honest
on
with you.
spot.
That is like a dead thing nowadays.
Frosty read that
Sorry to
Atomic
break
was
it
gonna
to
have
you.
to slow play that
People
and
would rather play
almost
with
ripped
their
it away.
team rather than turn it into
SSG have
2v2.
been so
That's a
close,
dead
but only
thing.
the 1 goal to their credit so far in the series.
No one really keeps
And then,
those
of
unless
course,
you're in
they
your little
lose
diamond
at
ranks.
0 seconds. And now Reveal. Winning that ball back over to Frosty. Scribbles waiting for a ball that might eventually get there, but it's going to take its time. And Scribbles denied.
So far,
by
SSG got a
Daniel
lot of
at
good
the
pressure.
last. Beast mode taken out of the play. May not matter because Daniel's still there, and he stuffs that one right back at Frosty. And that slows down the SSG counterattack. There will be no own goal here as Beast Mode's going to take it right through the center. And that might have switched things up a little bit, and SSG not quite ready for it. They've done well enough.
Good boom. That might be a
What I
goal.
pay attention to is the fact that Reveal was
Reveal's
so
gonna let
far
that one
up
back.
in the NRG
That was a great
side.
clear by
That means
Scribbles.
SSG
Reveal
is
could have
gonna
definitely
try
done a little
and
bit more of
find
that.
those sneak attacks on them.
The one thing
If
I
they
really
can
like
spot
about
it,
this
because that
SSG
does
team is they
come
just
with
fly,
some
man.
risk.
They're
If
all
NRG
mechanical
can
and they're all
make these clears
fast.
out and get one demo in the mid, it's there as Reveal trying again. That
They're gonna
sneak
give
attack
teams a lot of
theory,
trouble this
but
season.
It's just not enough against the defense right now. A half a tank to work with. He sees Atomic. It's a reset pass, but Atomic just calmly takes
I
it
mean,
over
they're
the
probably
side
nervous.
and
Do you
tries
guys think
again.
SSG are
Off the
pretty
backboard
nervous?
is a clear from
I mean, you can look at it
Scribbles,
in
and
2
Daniel to
ways.
stop it in its tracks.
You know, it's their first grand final. They're probably
Never
shitting
count the
themselves.
beast mode.
Or people
Just
might
reaches
say, like,
another
they've already
level.
killed
When we get into these
expectations.
finals, he starts to
So
ball
now they're just
more than
like,
his
fuck
teammates
it.
combined.
People think
Here
we're going to
goes
lose this.
Atomic.
Let's go out and fucking ball.
Slow flip reset. Beast mode was across
could go
the
both
way.
ways.
He's trying to hit him. And now Atomic, boost steal, very timely, but Scribbles has that well secured. Who is he going at though? Beast mode. And that's your first mistake. Maybe your last as the series goes on. Reveal just ahead of Atomic.
Oh, what a
Daniel
first
has
touch.
who else but Beast Mode
Daniel!
behind. And
That would've
he'll
been
try to track
sick.
down the rebound.
That's
Right
that
now,
elite first
Space
touch, bro.
Station,
Only a couple
they
players can
continue
do
to
that
use their
shit.
resources so quickly. That's a costly double commit.
You guys remember
to try and
Zane's
keep this
last
ball
week?
in the SSG
Oh my
possession
god,
here.
dude.
And Frosty now left on no boost.
That first
forced to
touch
make his
Zen had,
challenge.
where he
Successfully
caught it
gone
and then went in
around
for a
beast mode.
like a
Unfortunately
dunk
for him, there was
reset.
another player in his tracks.
Way too
This
much
one's gonna
space
bounce up
for
and down.
Atomic
next.
here.
Beast mode not going to clear a path. Instead, it's just Frosty with a calm backboard read for this team. And a minute to go here in this game number 2. SSG are going to
Good
try
save.
to do it, but they're gonna
SSG
deny.
going head-to-head right now.
Another save off the post. Done it 3 times now at least today. NRG still.
How do you catch it like that? You have to match the your
In this
car
case,
speed with the ball
SSG.
speed, like
Beast mode,
perfectly.
big clear. Scribble's gonna do a lot of work here to get back for it, and he does. But now that kicks back out in front, and Beast Mode was there. No boost, but it wouldn't have been a problem. Now Reveal with about
Great
30
free jump by
seconds
Atomic.
left. NRG will
SSG
slow it
honestly
down,
look
and
like the
here
better team in
goes
game
Beast
2.
Mode again,
They
and
do.
Another stop.
One-on-one.
Crossbar. The track meet
Daniel
continues
spawns, though.
back and forth. SSG, NRG. Who blinks first at the death of game 2?
Atomic takes this one for himself. Reset over
Good
one.
try. Beast Mode
Nobody
was
to
going for the
follow
bump.
through. Instead, Daniels pops this out into the side. 10 seconds on the clock, and Beast Mode is going to try and do this by himself off the side. Pass to Atomic. Goes
They have
off
no
the
boost.
backboard. Low boost, but
We might
still
see a 0-second
in play.
goal.
The 0-second goal won't
Yeah,
go
that
in
could have been
this
bad.
time. We see OT.
Boy, I thought they had done it again at 0. Now Scribbles got through cleanly to the heavens.
Oh!
Scribbles.
The young gun does it!
You cannot
Frosty goes up, gives him a chance with a one-on-one, gets the boost, goes to the ceiling, snipes it over Daniel. Beast Mode can't get to it. Wow. 1-to-1.
With everything he had done.
Slide in,
They
they're
don't
way
have to wait
above.
much longer.
Here,
DFH
plus with this
stayed in the
format,
iconic
you know how it's not just
recognizable
lose at top 8 and you're
for
tied?
game 3.
Now it's like you can get
Space
top
Station
6.
and NRG.
So then you're even
It
more
almost feels
behind.
like this team's birthright, NRG.
I got
to
SSG,
win
NRG,
finals
9 lives, and
in
ultimates
North
getting in.
America. They take it
My
personally when
predictions
somebody
before the
stands in
season
their
started a
way.
couple weeks ago on
Space
our
Station
YouTube
standing
was
tall for now.
NRG,
Daniel's got that
Ultimates,
popped away.
Complexity, and
Only
SSG.
one defender to beat.
Those were
and
my
his
top
shot
4.
is saved away by Reveal, ranging across. Watch a quick follow-up, though. That's well high, and Frosty's second touch will get SSG out of trouble.
Really good clear back.
I remember
And return
Chicago
it
said,
forward.
you know,
This
a
one
couple
gets
months
around.
ago, he
Frosty
was
had no
like,
touch on it, so
dude,
Daniel
they're
takes his time,
good.
left it for
He's
Beast
like, they're
Mode.
getting
Beast
good.
Mode trying to
Talking
get
about
to that
this
backboard,
snowman
manages
team,
to get a touch
SSG.
and keep it on down, so the pressure continues on, even with low boost for NRG. The fact that there is always some
Is KCP
amount of
cooked?
pressure
Yeah, they're fucked.
is very important.
Unless they win the
You can
next
see
2
those lurks in
regionals,
the
they're
mid.
fucked.
When is SSG going
If you're talking
to
about for the major, you're
challenge
talking about
Beast Mode
Aqua's
50
team?
over 1 towards
Aqua,
their net?
Eris, and,
for now,
JNAP?
SSG, the safe bet is just play solid defense.
They didn't even make the
Look
regional.
out, Beast Mode's left that one for Daniel. So SSG can breathe a sigh of relief and then go right back to work. Reveal, outlet, intercepted. And Atomic wasn't quite ready for it to come out as high as it did.
Do you think SSG could take on
That'll be
K-Corp?
left for
Not,
Massimo, and he's
no.
cleared that one away. Atomic.
K-Corp
All on
K-Corp
his
made
own.
Vitality look like
Beast
GCs,
Mode in
bro.
support.
Literally.
He's not going to be there.
K-Corp
Scribbles
looks by
and
far
Frosty
right now the
move
best
forward,
team.
and the
How did he
double
dodge
is
that
enough.
bump?
Daniel makes the save.
I don't even know how he didn't get the bump on him. That was just a lot of pressure.
Rebels!
He
Top
can do
left,
it
Jenna!
From one end to the other.
Counterattack
He's
comes
through.
out.
You can see it right
Huge
here.
clear out of
The initial
Frosty.
shot from Frosty.
Scribbles leaks up,
He
turns.
just had to stay calm
The young
enough
gun is
to make
popping
sure that
off.
went in.
Scribbles is having a series.
Getting back for the save, very similar to how he almost saved the overtime winner not too long ago. This is dangerously
Scribble
close
says this
to
is my
NRG's
era.
net, but Atomic comes in to save the day, and now Daniel will break out. Daniel,
It's
good
so fun
win.
to watch
That ricochets
SSG. It actually
around, and
is.
Frosty just got the clearance
It's so
away,
refreshing
and Atomic tried to dance around
as an
Reveal,
NA
maybe tried to get a
like
little too
fan
cute
to
there.
see we have
Was
new
NRG,
talent
but no harm,
and not
no
the same
foul.
40
Lots
players
of harm there as
recycled.
Reveal is deleted
It's literally
off
the best
field,
thing ever.
But Scribble slows them down enough. He's back into the play. Beast Mode, will he opt for himself? Yes, he does. And the slow play stopped by Reveal.
I like what I'm seeing from Space Station as well, because they are trying to put that second plan in motion whenever an NRG shot comes through.
Good stuff. SSG got good pressure again, man. Daniel's got no boost. Another goal. Reveal outplays him. Well done. Scribbles gets a demo in the corner. Atomic dives, gets hit over him. Reveal one-on-one, pops it over Dan with 0 boost.
What do I do? I got
well done.
Well, you can see the goal right at halftime. 2-0 now to Space Station. Try to get 2 on the trot here in this series. Get the upper hand against NRG, who are no
a lot of time left though for NRG.
Finals. Their 10th grand final in a row, including last.
I mean, confidence has to be through the roof right now for SSG.
Couldn't get around Daniel. Daniel down to beast mode. Tough to score from here with the ball moving so quickly. And he comes up short. Now they work very quickly out of the zone again.
I mean, these guys play the game more than anybody. They do.
Already played them once and
these guys are constantly on the game.
Atomic trying to take a shot. Oh,
they're playing EU ranked. They're grinding NA whenever they're on.
So Daniel will have to bring it back.
It's not, I mean, if you really think about it, good for them, dude.
Hey,
Dan the man with the big 5 bomb. Let's go, Dan. I appreciate that a lot, Dan. Another goal comes out, man. Dan, thank you for the love today. Frosty gets a good first touch, holds his reset, gets it over beast mode. Scribbles gets another. I mean, they look incredible. You have 3 players who are all mechanical and fast as fuck.
And place it on a dime for Scribbles. And a 3-0 lead
Yo,
now for SSG.
this is going to be a crazy take to some of you guys. But they low-key, with how fast they play and they're all mechy, it reminds me of like a low-key of Falcons.
And a ball that careens back out to midfield.
Call me crazy, bro. Call me yeah, I see it. Kind of valid. I see it. I do.
With the ball headed right back to their goal line.
Daniel had to avoid what he
It's like 3 dudes that fly around and they just fly. They're all going for crazy shit.
Space Station got to defend their own. Scribbles out into the corner here. Boost steal.
Little Falcons Jr.
means he gets to turn around and do what he wants with this. Reveal, trying to get
they're like the old Team Liquid. The old coach, the coach from Liquid is on this team. He's their coach.
Short moment. Challenge pushes Daniel off the ball here and out into the corner, and SSG
they're like the little Tykes, Falcons.
Their might to refine their momentum and their pressure together, but unfortunately for them, it is just a 1-2 and pass.
Hey, Dan, not gonna lie, SSG hasn't really been that good since Arsenal. Typical, yeah. I mean, you say that, Dan, but to be fair, they made top 8 at Worlds. That's not even bad at all. They made top 8 at the major before that. They weren't bad, but they weren't like winnable level, right?
And what a dominant statement that would be. Not that such
I mean, great job out of SSG. They're gonna win 2 straight games. I think they're gonna use a timeout. I think we're gonna get a timeout. Dan, thanks for the huge love, man. I think you got to give credit sometimes to the other teams. They're just playing great, I think.
And the Snowmen are halfway to exiling NRG to runner-up here in the first open.
A whole new season means a chance for all new winners. In Space Station,
yeah, they don't use their timeout. They're just going into it raw dogging it.
After an incredible year,
they don't want it.
This might be
I wonder if teams really think timeouts are useful. Like, I would be curious on if the players really like them or not.
And Frosty with a clear up to himself.
Because we've seen literally 3 times today, teams are just saying, fuck the timeout. Like, it's almost like the minute break after the game, they're fine with just that. They don't need the extra minute. It doesn't do shit for them, is what I'm starting to feel like.
Roll up the wall so he can try to chase it. Inconsequential, though, is Scribbles has reveal in front, and Daniel read the play and jumped right down in front.
I think it's to the point where players just want to go into the next game. They understand it. The extra minute unless they got to piss or something. Great passing play. They can't get it past the last man, though. Good cut off by Daniel.
Trying to run forward and didn't have anybody to hit.
What we saw on that play, too, was a perfect example of what I was saying that Space Station needed to be able to do against NRG. You have to have that second plan already in motion for these follow-ups. And Frosty, although he had it away, Scribbles was right behind him lurking, ready to go. Here comes Reveal up next on this, and here comes Scribbles again. A lot of boost to work with. Pass over to Frosty.
Damn, good passing play. Counterattack. Beast Mode can't get the wave dash. He has no boost.
The shot was not at a missed opportunity. You're not going to get many like that.
Inside pass.
But
now he goes for the shot.
Results in no score. Who's going to take charge now? It's Scribble. Just bomb it downfield. Everybody going to get boosted up and go right back to work. It is Daniel with Atomic to his left, Beast Mode to his right, calls his own number, trying to generate a rebound. It comes out to a
great play. NRG get on the board first. Great bump out of Beast Mode. Beast Mode goes up, beats Frosty, trust Atomic, slams him off the back wall of Frosty.
Accurate. Could not have been
1-0.
any tighter in that upper 90 right there. And NRG make their statement in game number 4 with their first
Did
lead.
NRG take their timeout? No.
Daniel right at Reveal, easy save, and try to launch a counter back the other way. Frosty's up for it, and boy, Beast Mode
Didn't Monkey Moon miss 5 open nets last weekend? Stop talking EU.
He just continues to try and will NRG to victory here. And
to be fair, we really can't shit talk Monkey Moon because he's like easily the GOAT. The guy wins too much.
Here goes Atomic, lost it though.
Like as much as I would like to be like hell yeah, the guy wins too much.
Trying to
I can though
get just a little bit more separation here. Beast Mode has Atomic behind him. Instead opts to go the other way, and Daniel will have it all alone at the back.
Daniel's even on very low boost.
Turbo's still the GOAT. I love Turbo. Obviously played with him for a bit and stuff, like for fun content, but there's a difference between playing Rocket League when I'm not trying to say it was like bum gameplay, but I value being able to win later in the years of a game way higher than the early years.
12 minutes
way more competition. The game's 10 times harder.
Goals in this series, and that is the longest a North American team has kept.
If you guys look at gameplay up to like 2020, tied up, Scribbles finds another one. If you go back and watch like World Championships from 2018-19, literally the gameplay is like GC. I'm not even kidding. Like champ level. If you hit the ball off the back wall, it was a guaranteed goal. Players couldn't defend the back wall. You know? Even Torment said that. I went back and watched with Torment months ago, one of his old videos after they won Worlds. It was actually insane.
Balance of it all, again, it's just perfectly set up.
Now, is winning a world championship back then fucking awesome? Hell yeah. I'm not taking away from it, but I'm saying it's way more impressive to do it now.
Game 1 decided at 0. Game 2 decided in a very short overtime. Then the blowout that was Game 3. What a
oh, what a fake! Oh, what a fake! Who did that, bro? Oh my god, Scribbles is having a series, man. I mean, this kid is fucking them up. Holy shit. I think that was Atomic. Someone thought he was going to shoot it, and he just stops it with a backflip. A shot on net. It's an easy save for Reveal out to the side. Atomic around what a fucking play. Already lined up on the goal line. He knew damn well he was coming in to block the shot because he had to respect it.
All comes down to reflex and instinct now. Daniel left the boost for Beast Mode, but had to take the ball. And Beast Mode's got to get up in the air a little bit. Now NRG trying to work quickly. Generate as many opportunities as they can because they're going to need a few. With the defense that
these motherfuckers have school tomorrow? Hell yeah, they do. I think Scribbles is the only one that goes to a public school. So Scribbles will be going to school tomorrow.
Daniel with Beast Mode getting the demo, and Scribbles.
Oh, tomorrow's MLK Day, you're right.
Great save, and it remains a 1-goal lead with now 17
So they're going to be celebrating. If they win this shit out, Mountain Dew, Sour Patch Kids, Discord all night. Sounds like a fucking time.
7 seconds. Kick out to Beast Mode. Daniel waiting for a rebound. He's got it, and it rolls up the wall. Frosty trying to kill it off the ceiling, and he does. While you look at the NRG side, here's their
Drawley. They are rolling.
Beast mode, 1-1. Daniel.
Drawley, I said this, they remind me of like the way they're playing is like a mini Falcons. They're fast as fuck and they're just mechanical. They're good, dude. They look great.
It starts off with a shot from Atomic and a better save from Reveal. Scribbles to Frosty. Frosty redirect just off target.
Your region is dog shit.
The shot is wide, but Space Station
I can't wait till y'all have one bad regional. I can just dog on you, bro. Just fucking dog on you.
Against NRG.
Scribbles and Daniel collide there, and it's going to be Frosty to try and pick up the scraps. NRG, a team that again has generated just so many scoring opportunities and given us so many highlights.
Atomic finds the first one. NRG called a timeout. Said, oh, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Atomic top left.
Tiny bit of hesitation there from Scribbles.
Here we go.
Just automatically anticipated that
we're not done yet. Here's the thing about this young gun team. Can they close the series out? It's one thing to get a lead. It's another to say, all right, we're actually doing it. Let's close it out.
And that's when Space Station started to put one foot in front of the other and just run away with the game. So can NRG stop them in their tracks?
Oh, quickly played across, and Frosty didn't quite have the read on it. Started off a little too far inside.
Fellas, do you think they close it out?
Lead for NRG here in a game they must win to keep this tournament rolling. And Frosty.
Or do you think we're going to end up going to a game 7?
Ended up taking it himself.
I don't know why, dude. I just have a feeling we're going to 7.
And here goes Reveal. Atomic read him well, but
I don't know, man.
Beast Mode's got to bring this out to the corner.
Game 6 OT, they close it out.
Scribbles to take over. They kind of got tied up with Reveal. A mistake that could be costly. Atomic got it.
Here we go.
2-0.
As soon
here we go.
Daniel,
remember when NRG kicked Frosty after a month? It was Dev his fault for losing? Okay. Alright. Reel it in.
But NRG,
I know what you're saying, but I honestly think that was for the better. I think he is way better. I think he's way better on a team like this than he would have been with like a Garrett and a Mist. Like that was easily for the better.
Still got a lot of work
also,
to do.
I don't want to be that guy, but Frosty was really... We watched and people were calling him dog shit. He was making a lot of mistakes.
And SSG is on the board.
They do such a
he
great
is
job
way better now than back then.
you can catch him out, and I gotta say that was great recovery from Frosty.
Mist is done with Rocket League. Noli, all those guys are. If they didn't sign up, guys, they're done.
A great moment and position to catch NRG off guard. And
Alfred, I have told you to stop spamming 8 times. You just lost your mod.
So the teams continue to trade blows back and forth, but it is NRG having 2 in a row that have a lead. But for how much longer? Frosty realized there was going to be a defender there, but ultimately it's him who saves
Motherfucker
that
only
shot.
comes back for the watch party.
Comes up,
and then just spams.
Gets the ball away, but ain't a demo for his efforts, and that ball will be bounced out to the corner. And Beast Mode can slow it down a little bit, try to dance around Scribbles. Got clipped on the way through. Can still get up for this ball, instead left it for Daniel, and more possession for NRG.
Such low boost all the way around. Finally, Atomic actually picks something.
Both of Frosty's teammates retired. That is true.
Off the play. This one to the backboard. It's over 1. It's waterfall.
Good stop by Atomic.
Barely has enough spatial awareness to make that save. Scribbles no touch to keep this one going forward. Instead, it's Daniel trying to push his way out.
Where's my mod? Drawley, I said if you win the next regional, you can get mod.
Frosty, no.
I tried to use that one's prowess.
We don't just get mod out for fun here.
Frosty was wise to
earn it.
Inside 2 minutes now. Chance for Space Station to close out the tournament. But you still got to deliver a knockout blow.
Who would win in a fight between you and Scribbles? I would beat that kid's ass, bro. I know I'm skinny, but I that kid's definitely tiny.
And is rewarded with another goal.
I love it. I love it. Every time there is a beast mode setup, you better be ready for Atomic to be right there lurking and ready to go.
Well, he went off against Complexity.
He's 15, then why are you asking me? Why are you asking me?
Atomic has come alive here. Now Daniel can have that waterfall down, but he couldn't follow it up himself. The demo on beast mode means Atomic's got to come up And yes, he is human after all. He does not score that. Down to a minute 20 plus. And Frosty getting bullied by Atomic. Can't
Atomic!
Gonna take his time and
Atomic says, you gotta go through me. You gotta go through me, kid. On your head, Scribbles. Scribbles sitting there going,
NRG are not going down without a fight against Space Station.
You had to know this was coming.
They gotta be able to close it out.
To close this out. NRG.
No, they won't use their timeout after this game.
Up 4-1 here in the closing moments of game 5. And Frosty trying to at least give his team a little bit of hope. And it's not going to happen. Cut out by Daniel. Atomic and Beast Mode. Everybody touches the ball on the way out. And SSG will try to bring it back in. They took out Daniel. That's a good first step. Problem is they couldn't get the ball in a scoring spot, and that's cleared away by Daniel as well as he respawns back in. Down to 45 seconds. Scribbles trying to wave his magic wand. Nothing doing though, and the lead remains.
Bro, aren't you tired after these long streams?
And they've had a couple of moments here.
We haven't been. We've been live what, 7 hours?
Maybe they can sneak it in the last.
I mean, sometimes I get tired of talking for 7 hours straight, yelling at my computer and a bunch of little ass kids. But at the end of the day, man, they're good kids. They are. They look at me as like a big brother. I just kind of put them under my wing and just tell them,
it almost looked like,
it's okay, I'm here for you.
Who was the last defender here? Was it Reveal? It almost looked like it.
This is kind of a place they can just be themselves.
Like, if he's got it, what am I going to do in a 4-1 ball game? 19 seconds remain, and
no, we don't.
Yep. Blows this one wide
Hey,
open.
Quad, thanks for the gift, and I appreciate it.
5-1.
You're like the creepy old uncle.
And the message has been sent.
I don't even know how that's
Space Station
possible.
Gaming.
Watching
You're not
Rocket
gonna
League
get
makes me a
there
creepy
that
old
easily.
uncle. There's literally people
It
older
is
than me that watch Rocket League.
region until somebody
Literally.
says otherwise, and there's still some work to do for the Snowman. Final seconds tick away, and NRG
I'm like the cool
stay
uncle.
alive to face
The cool big bro.
Tokyo.
An incredible.
On Neo Tokyo.
Will this be the series?
All the pressure.
Or will we get a Game 7? I don't give a fuck if you're an SSG fan or if you put your coin on them, right? I need you to root for NRG. Give us a Game 7. We're here for a good time. We've been here all day.
This one goes up.
Frosty! Reveal comes in, shoots it high. Atomic makes a good save.
Atomic, no stranger to this field, of course, when you've played as long as he has, but he even had a very epic Game 6 against NRG, in fact.
Is Dax throwing shade at Atomic?
On this very field.
What the fuck is your problem, dude?
In the final minute.
Who the hell says that? Is no stranger to this field.
Space Station squad. They're trying to take North
Nah,
America
fuck
by
out of here,
storm.
bro.
It is
I don't even want to watch the
until
series.
Reveal says no.
Way to kill the vibe.
Here comes Daniel. About a third of a tank to work with.
Yeah!
It's gonna clean it up. As soon as it dropped, this ball, and he does.
Oh, man.
Kind of jumbled up there.
Daniel says, fellas, you got to be able to close it out against the big dogs. Here we go.
The combination of Dan and
Here we go.
1-0 to NRG. 6-1
It's
now.
cool with Twitch chat, but on saying that on mainstream is disrespectful. That Loki was fucked up.
This one drops down. Reveal.
I'm gonna be honest. If I went back and watched this VOD and I heard someone say that about me, I'd be like, what the fuck?
The silent sleeper pick. And I really want to see
That's
him wake
high-key
up on this
fucked.
one as this gets sent back. Beast mode goes around the corner.
That's not what he's talking about. It definitely was what he was implying. He just tried to recover with it. Why the hell would he say he's no stranger to this field? He's played on it a lot of times. No fucking shit, they all have.
Scribbles doing all he can to stay with the play. Got it set up for Reveal, but he was too far.
He didn't mean it in
Atomic
particular.
able to clear
All
out
right.
For the moment, now Frosty very quickly onto this. All the way across, trying to keep possession for Reveal and for Space Station. Scribbles, good first touch to get around one. Had Frosty behind him. Reveal available as well, but this will be popped up. Reveal thought about retreating. He'll go for this, and Atomic stones him in the air. And Scribbles just drops that right down at Beast Mode. Easy stop for NRG, and they break
Give
out.
us a Game 7.
Unfortunately for them, you just got to have a little bit of a stronger touch in those moments because there always is a chance it could sneak on by. Team bump means a free path. Well, slightly free as Atomic sends this one all the way back into the end. Frosty's next to take control. Beast Mode already going for his challenge. It's
Reveal.
over. Has the opportunity to waterfall this down.
What a
but
touch by
nobody goes for the
Atomic,
follow.
dog.
Instead, it's the safe bet retreat as NRG goes for their transition.
NRG can
Come on, it's time these people out, please.
I
I don't ask you guys to do shit, but please time these people out.
Since then, they have not had any misplays on a ball like that. They have been perfect along their own back wall, more or less. Scribbles with a big clear out, and Daniel will launch it right back in, only as far as Frosty. Coming up on the 2-minute mark before we head to Champions Field, unless SSG can turn this game around. Reveal, drop it down to the side. He's got
Where the
Frosty
fuck is
behind
Johnny
him.
Boy?
And he set him
Don't
up.
fucking
Yeah, he
ask
can.
him, bro.
Daniel will, though, as he gave it
Fucking
away.
know.
And Scribbles maybe came up just a little bit too much, and the possession lost.
This is where that experience is slightly
I think
starting
what
to
happened, if I'm not
show
mistaken,
itself.
Herc and
Space
Stacks
Station
have
getting a little
casted
bit
every
antsy on a
series
couple of their
today,
attacks
literally.
because
We're getting Game
this is
7.
gonna find its way through. You have
I'm
to
pretty
be
sure
so much more
they're
patient
probably,
in these
if I'm
moments.
guessing, having
This one got
casters
left for
just do
Frosty to make
longer
his challenge,
days.
and then Reveal went
That
over
way they'll have
too
to pay
quickly.
multiple
Scribbles had already
casters
pushed
a
himself out
shitload
the
of money,
rotation in the play,
doing
and
a
it's
series
just
here and there.
wide
So they're
open
only
net
doing
at
a
that
couple
point.
casters
7
instead of
goals
having
now
like
in the
6 casts
series
on a day.
for Atomic.
You know, they have like 3 or
Maybe
4
on the way
max.
to Game 7, but Scribbles with a big drive, and Atomic saved it off the post again. Reveal, center.
They really pay a
Set away by
shitload?
Welts, the
Oh,
man of
dude.
the hour.
Caster salaries got
NRG's
cut a
MVP
fuckload.
today.
Apparently they used to be
Atomic comes through
insanely
again.
juiced for some reason.
Minute and 20 seconds to find 2 goals just to tie it in regulation.
Daz also cast today, yeah.
And even that feels like an impossible task right now. Half a tank and a shot.
Where's Lawler?
towards
Lawler
net
hasn't
gets
casted in like
completely
8
cut off
years.
By beast mode. The demo in the mid sends SSG back, and they have to fight to get out of their side. Reveal up into the air. Atomic still manages to slow him down. And with just 1 minute left to go, Space Station can feel this game and their hopes slipping away as they potentially could get
What a
forced
double.
into one of the most difficult situations.
All right,
in
this
Game
is where it
7 on
starts getting
NRG.
scary for SSG. Now you sit here and you're like,
Scribbles
fuck,
will
bro,
try
we
to
had 3
Get this
chances.
ball back forward.
And
Does
we've
not
blown
work
2
out.
of them.
Reveal doing all he can to deny Atomic.
It's 1 to get
That
a
kick
lead,
away
it's
from
another to be able to
Frosty,
close it
and
out.
Beast Mode just kept that available.
And they
more
don't have a
time.
timeout.
Tick, tick, ticking away. Down to 23 seconds. Over to Scribbles. Needs the midfield boost. Didn't get it. Reveal did. He's got to go now. 15 to go. Atomic dropped it down. Oh, Reveal had it right in front.
Here
And
we
Frosty
go.
wasn't ready for the touch. Down to 8 seconds. Champions Field awaits.
What
If
a
you wanna
weekend
be the
and what a
man,
way to
you
end
gotta
it.
beat the man.
I told
And
you
the
guys
man
NA was gonna be
has
lit to
run it
watch,
all
bro.
the way back
It's
to
such
Game
like,
7.
it's such a shit show, bro. We don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
NRG, for what feels like forever, has always been inevitable.
Here we go, everybody. Game 7, we all came here for this.
Here we go.
The first grand final of NA. Uh-oh.
So
Frosty
much more
recovers.
like themselves, and I didn't think it
SSG
could
were up
level
3 to
any
1,
further, but
had
it
2
has.
chances to close
And
it
for
out,
Space
failed to
Station
do both
Gaming,
times.
this really
Now
is
they
the
find
prove
themselves in Game 7.
yourself-worthy moment. Frosty to slow down the attack from beast mode. Daniel in the mid, but Reveal to bail him out and make that.
You know
play
these
forward
players are
for
nervous.
SSG. No touch on the ball here means Daniel and Atomic get to work together to try and break past mid. Reset over 1. Atomic to slow down. Back to himself. No.
Well, SSG
Who's
was
gonna
all out of
step
sorts
up
there.
and
I
make
wonder
the
if Atomic
play?
doesn't touch that, if that just happens to fall into the net. Space
You are
Station
nervous? I think I'm
are
more nervous than the
struggling early
players.
on here
I don't even
with
know how that's
NRG
possible.
Just flying circles around them. Atomic will catch. Kind of a welcome slowdown here for Space Station, and that will be kicked back out. Everybody can kind of take stock.
NRG
of the
have played these
situation.
games before?
Beast mode.
You're not
And
wrong.
Atomic, who's on the
Atomic!
and another.
You put beast
And the
mode
young
on
guns
board.
are collapsing. Beast Mode gets a reset, goes over 1. Atomic's there.
Time.
Right on your head.
Low boost, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Resources
man.
you have.
And this is for SSG. Reality starts setting in. You're like, shit. Did we actually let this get away? One more goal. This might be the dagger. Oh, that could have been a goal. Atomic thought he had it. He decommitted from it. I don't even know if that's a word.
The reason NRG had to fight for its tournament life every step of the way starting on Friday. That kicks right out to who else? Atomic. He's got
Atomic.
Card, and the ball finds it every time.
Usually that's being said about somebody like Daniel, who I would actually love to see get a little bit more involved right now. Although he has been extremely solid defensively for this team. This
Uh-oh, that's
goes
another
right
goal.
out to him. He makes his shot, and thank you for the answer.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It is over, ladies and gentlemen. It is a wrap. It is a
Oh, man.
And the
Just a
field
collapse
feels
out
like
of
it is tilted
SSG.
downhill towards Space Station's
Their
half.
time looks
And
like
here
it's
they go
almost
again.
here, but just
Atomic
not
to
quite.
beast mode? No, he's gonna
Unless
retreat
they
as
can
Frosty
do
had it all
something
the way.
about it. 3 minutes left, still a good amount of time.
Safer here. They don't have to be too risky.
One up, thanks for the big 5, Bob. I appreciate it, one up.
Naturally at this point.
Thanks for the huge love today.
And
Oh,
Daniel, I feel
no!
like heard me say, "Where were you?" And he said, "I'm
Yeah,
not hurt.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
I
take
think
it
that might
every
be it,
time."
fellas.
And he
No,
does.
we're not gonna
Beast
pay it
mode,
out.
follow
We're not gonna pay it out.
Find its way in. Instead, it just turns into a quick, easy center for Daniel.
Damn,
And
man.
NRG in a comfortable 3-0
Put the
position.
kids to bed.
On paper, with the level of experience between these two squads, it really
Nerves
did
got
look
to
like
them.
men against
Hey,
boys,
man,
and now
overall, no
it
matter
has
what happens,
played
they've done
itself
great.
out exactly
Grand
that
final,
way
oh, yeah.
Over the last 3 games.
I mean,
Put
nerves
it on the
have
coffin.
ripped them apart.
Atomic just keeps going, and it's gone from bad to worse.
Scribbles lobs it back.
There truly
Scribbles has
is
no boost for it,
stopping
or Frosty
NRG
lobs it,
once
Scribbles has no
all
boost.
3 members are equally
They cracked.
involved
They cracked.
all the way around the pitch. And unfortunately for Space Station, you can try your hardest, but at that point you are forced to play with so much more defense than you want, and it's gonna happen again. Reveal's gonna try and change that though. Only 19 to work with.
Wow.
Tries to get this one over to Frosty. Beast mode cuts him off, and Daniel there to follow.
The first 4 games of this series favored Space Station 7-2. And if you just tuned in
Wow, wow,
and
wow.
had no context, you'd laugh.
Disappointing
and think I was
ending.
making it up. I assure you.
I mean, you
I'm
gotta
not.
give props,
It has
man,
been
to
all
NRG.
since then.
They called a timeout, and they just
Probably
ran
about
with
to add
it.
another beast mode.
Absolutely
Stop
ran
Frosty
with
from
it.
Getting the clearance, but with a 4-goal lead and only 2 minutes remaining, it's going to take a miracle for the old snowman, and Atomic stop that one from the goal line.
And as much as you want to have hope for them, something has to change. Frosty's left all by his lonesome here.
Hey, Drawley. I know you can hear me right now, and you're timed out. We are coming for you. Remember the name. NRG.
Away from them quicker than they can find any shot.
From 7-2 one way to 13-2 the other. Frosty.
Oh!
Off the post. Still not in. And if that doesn't go in, when are you ever going to score?
Exactly. I mean, if stuff like this falls into your lap and you cannot make it happen.
That was the biggest blue ball. Come on, man. Just get out of here, fellas. Fellas, pack it up. Pack it up.
SSG out of what should have been in. And only a minute left to go in a 4-0 lead stacks. NRG can't be stopped.
You know who's breathing a sigh of relief right now? Gen G. There's like, it's not just us. It does happen to other people. 4-0. And now it's just a victory lap for NRG. We've seen SSG give them their best shot. Even that one sailed high. NRG even barely defended that. Down to 35 seconds. And this reign of terror in North America, while it looked like there would be a changing of the guard, is going to continue. What a performance.
Wow.
In games 5, 6, and 7, following the timeout.
Rocket League already
San
paid
Diego
out their
ducks in a
prediction.
row.
Mods
They
paid
have
out
been utterly
now.
Brilliant. The final countdown now.
Daniel just skied it over on purpose.
They've basically taken the equivalent of a knee.
Chat, I just tweeted something. Go drop a like, go drop a like, go drop a like. I don't want to hear any bitching. Mods, if you could link the tweet, do it, please.
Station Snowman.
And that's gonna do it for the regional.
It was a valiant effort from this squad from the beginning of their Swiss run into the group stage with their initial win over NRG when you thought it could be possible.
Little bit of a rough ending. I tweeted this out. NRG versus SSG is gonna be legendary all season. Amazing first regional.